Hi everyone, it's slbmdluli again, and thanks for watching this new video. To everyone that is a subscriber already, thanks again for pitching up and watching. Everyone that's not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a like and then share it if you want to. And anything that you'd want to know and I don't know, engage with me about from just watching this video, drop me a comment and yeah, we'll have a young chat. Cool. So today's topic is how I tested positive for COVID-19 slash coronavirus. Yeah, I don't know which one is the better word, but like, yeah, COVID-19, coronavirus, corona. Yeah, cool. So I tested positive for coronavirus, I think around June, if I'm not mistaken. It was June. It was we were in level 4 or level 3. We're in level 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, level 4. Hey, firstly, talking about this COVID-19 thing, it messed up everyone's year. It messed up my plans generally for a lot of things. I had already planned to revamp my YouTube as I'm doing right now currently. You know, I was currently trying to revamp it and make it something fresh and new with dope ideas. Even right now, I've got like gang content. This content right now, right here, is basically part of one of the sections in my YouTube channel called Conversations, where I'll just be engaging with you, talk about experiences I've been through, things I'm doing, and just general conversations. Cool. That's gonna be in my playlist. Well, it's in my playlist called Conversations. Then other times I'll be dropping different contents that will be cool, and yeah. So yeah, basically COVID-19. I'll just call it COVID-19 because I have no coronavirus, no COVID-19. I know it's the same thing, but like, okay, sure. Now, well, so COVID-19 basically messed up everyone's year, everyone's 2020, and because I think it happened March. It happened late March because I remember when we came back, we were at work. We went for an away shoot as we usually do, and this away shoot was in Limpopo, Polokwane. Yeah, so we were shooting like 2 episodes there, and then as soon as we came back, I think we started like end of February into near end of March. So then like when we came back like 2 weeks later, yeah, like 2 weeks later, yeah, 2 weeks later we started early March, ended around end of March. Because I remember the first of March I moved into my new place. Yeah, cool. So then 2 weeks later, after we came back to Joburg, that's where um, the situation of COVID-19 became like hectic, where the president had to like shut down the country. Yeah, well, shut down the country. Yeah, well, everything, all that shit happened. Cool. And then yeah, like level 5 happened, level 4 like yeah, well, babizwa ngani ama-essential workers were allowed to go to work, and the boy is an essential worker, yeah, well I was. Cool. I was an essential worker, and obviously we went to shoot a couple of episodes for like the job I work for, but like we did something different. Yeah, we did something different. Maybe I'll just put like a young clip here where you'll see what we did as a different like type of thing to the show that I work for. Cool. So we did that because obviously we couldn't go to people's houses or homes because that's where we might get COVID or we might bring COVID there. So we couldn't do that. So we did something that had to deal with comedians. Nah. Sorry, my phone's just blowing up a bit on the gram. I don't know why. My phone doesn't usually do this. Cool. Yeah. So we did that, and yeah, cool. So eventually that went past, and then near like the end of level 4, yeah, near like the end of level 4, and then that's where I basically caught this coronavirus. Yeah, well, and the thing is, at that time, eventually we were allowed to go back to shooting the normal show. Yeah, well, but now what we do, we didn't go to people's houses or homes anymore. We'd book B&Bs, then obviously we'd fetch the people and shoot the whole show there and whatever, take them back home type shit, whatever. Cool. Now, well, and obviously now we're thinking we shouldn't have a guest house, right? We've got a health and safety officer. umuntu uzospray yabo, check the temperature, yonke leyo nonsense yabo. Yabo. So we're thinking how we clean. Yabo. Obviously at work they gave us masks. Yabo. Now nice clean mask with yabo, with the logo, everything Nandi, and they very cool mask. Yeah. Yabo. Everything's nice. And then obviously as abantu abamnyama sometimes asilaleli like yo asilaleli yo yabo. And when you know you're supposed to have your mask on yabo ish as abantu abamnyama asilaleli yabo cool. When you have to have your mask on, most of the time we didn't have our masks on. You know what I mean? Like how I have my mask on right now is yabo. And it's not just black people. I've seen white people do it. I've seen Indians do it. I've seen Amakalati do it. Yeah, well, so whatever. Cool. So one of the guest houses that we were booked in to shoot at, yeah, well, at that for that episode, there was some white guy who had flew in from Cape Town to Joburg. Yeah, well, because he was an essential worker. Yeah, well, and he was staying at that guest house. I think he stayed for only like 1 or 2 nights, and then apparently when we left the guest house, apparently, well, for that first, because we shot for 4 days there, the second day we were there, the second day we wrapped the shoots on that day, and obviously we're gonna come back third and fourth. Oh no, the last day, yeah. So when we left the guest house that day, the people at the guest house contacted us and told us that there was a guy who stayed there for like a day or two, and he had tested in Cape Town for COVID-19 or whatever, or the coronavirus, and obviously he hadn't gotten his results when he flew to Joburg, but he got them when he was like a day later after he was in Joburg, yabo, and he tested positive, yabo. But anyway, yabo. So now at work they telling us, yo guys, this is what happened. They contacted us. Hey, but for Nelly, but say this is what the situation is. Sure, sharp. Yabo. Did any of you, as the crew, interact with that person by any chance or by any mistake or whatever? Yabo. And then there was only one person, which was my colleague. Yabo. Okay. And all of the rest of us were just like, nah, we didn't. Like I didn't even see him that day. Yabo. When I'm at work, fella, I'm working, or if I'm like I got a young quick break. Excuse me, if I got like a young quick break, I'm on my phone as usual. Yabo, my phone's busy, like lighting up here. Cool. Sharp. And then in my head I'm thinking, I'm clean. I didn't see that nigga showcase. I'm nayo. Yabo. Should see. My colleague is a person who I always travel with to work, to work and back, because we live in the same area, Nandi. And then Shruti, obviously, we're in the car for a good 15-20 minutes drive every day, every morning and every after the shoot. So obviously, if you're in the same car for like more than 15 minutes, it's possible that you can get it, and eventually, it's airborne, So then after some time, he fell sick, ne? He fell sick, and then when he fell sick, to him it was just flu. He fell sick, it was just flu. Then he didn't come to work or anything. Like as soon as he fell sick, I think we finished an episode. Then after some time, before we were about to start a new episode, he fell sick. Then he was like, I'm not gonna come to work for this episode. So we're like, okay, at least if it's COVID, guess it's all it's in a valley. Cool. To carry on shooting, clean. Now we're using masks, everything. Because obviously now we're on that low-key paranoia shit where we just found out someone so close to us, in terms of someone who came to book in this B&B that we're at, had COVID. So now we're using masks. And Futsi, obviously, because we work with people, we have to. And obviously, Zonke is also in the shop. So my colleague stays at home because he has flu. He gets medication, does all that shit, whatever, sharp, grandy. And I don't think he tested, or I can't remember if he tested or what. Yeah. And then when he came back for the following episode, or the last day of that episode, because he was good, he was fine, everything was clean. The office called him. They were like, nah, dude, did you at least test? And he was like, nah, oh, he didn't test. I was like, oh, okay, sure, just fine, just just go test and then come back for the next episode. Yeah, bro. So already we were when he got that call, we were already like almost at the office. Yeah, bro. So okay, fine. Then he dropped me, and then he just went back. He went to go test, and then he went home. Yeah, bro. Like cool, clean. After like a few days or so, like 4 days, how now we hear Uti. Now the our production manager is just like, yeah, so guys, wada. And you know, like a production manager, like she's a very cool person, eh? She's like a very cool lady. And when she takes us in the group, she normally just like, hey, yeah, bro, cool. But then that day she was like, yo, hi guys, yeah. So I need to mention something. Hey, you already know, you already pick up. Yes, la, something's up. Yeah, boy, I check it ish. Nahlamba guess I shoot America. You know, a lot of people are losing jobs, dog. Yeah, but there's people who lost their jobs because of COVID. You know, people were driving BMs, driving what, lost their cars, lost their jobs. Yeah, well, damn installment, ugly Mars. Yeah, but anyway, hopefully, buzz over rights in future. You know, God willing. But yeah, so then she lets us know that I know our colleague tested positive. Yo, now everyone was paranoid. Yo, yeah, yes. My things around Woodsie. Now I'm busy thinking, fuck. Hi, that definitely means I'm positive because like we were in the same car for that 15-20 minute drive when he got called to say when they told him like now he must at least go test, yeah, because he didn't test, yeah, well. I'm like, fuck, yeah, well. But at the same time, I'm just like, that's some guy, bunch of COVID, mina. Oh, man, guy, bunch of COVID, man. Gaga. Nah, but, alright, so now everyone is told, now we all have to go test. So we cancel the shoots, everyone has to go test, and then what happened was the company was going to pay for all our tests, yeah, with the COVID test. Cool. Pramandla, I'm shooting here, man. I'm shooting. Pramandla, I just need 3 more minutes. Pramandla, 3 more minutes. Thank you. Yeah, boy. Thank you. So then what happened after that was, no, Pramandla. Pramandla, you saw the guys at our first time in a Pramandla. Hey, yeah, boy, cool. Now we all have to go test, but luckily, the company says they're going to pay for all our tests for the COVID-19 test. Cool. And then, so test that. We now went straight to Lancet, yeah, well. Went straight to Lancet, test that. The one in Auckland Park, yeah, well. Because that's the one I knew because I used to live in Auckland Park, yeah, well. I tested Lancet. Right after testing, I went to my boy's place, yeah, well. And there, shoots, when I get there, niggas are sipping beer. Yo. Try my courts and yo dog, and I hadn't had beer in ages, yo, and footing me like yo beer, like the only beer I love is like Black Label, best beer in the game, yeah, but I isn't that was all Henneken, no banana and nonsense, yeah, but Black Label, yeah, champa, yes, yeah, fear it's an issue to dash out Black Label, in your boy, LPO band down, we are chuluga on the bottle, And very that time I was busy walking to my friend's place. I was like a short distance, like maybe like a 10-minute walk. And I feel very like a shit. So I damn, I think it's clear. Yo, my cards. Like when some 2 cards, I will can die in the fridge is more. And you know as niggas, most supposed to be we share the cards. Sure, sure, some uhlale pants for maybe 5 minutes. Class cool me, my jazzy. If it's hey man, ish Pumalana, if it's and niggas are just like, cool as about grand, but even if you get it, it's a medication you do, they're like, cool as he pulls in. Because I told them I want to pour in a cup, I told them I want to pour, and they were like, wait, did I say that? Maybe I'm lying. Probably don't remember saying that, but they knew I went to go test, I pulled in the whole day, so I said, after that, I went back to my place, and then, what happened after that was the next day. Yo, when I woke up and was like SMS, hey, cool, I won't get any SMS. SMS 69. I think it was like 7 a.m. Once ngiyabheka, how to how it's an SMS from Lancet, yabo. Engiyabona SMS from Lancet. Yabo. Ngiyabona ish SMS from Lancet. Yo, okay, I'll go into the message. And they told us like our results will probably take like 3 or 4 days or something like that. Yabo. Oh, one thing getting the message. I will go into this message. Hey, what, you have tested positive for coronavirus. Yo, shit. Yeah, well, hey, man, I born with yo, COVID, but I don't feel sick. Haven't been coughing, no fever, nothing. Yeah, well, but I heard about that people that are like that who test positive but are not like they don't have symptoms or they are called asymptomatic danger. I sharp. Now in my head I'm just like, okay, sharp. First thing I have to do, I have to tell my production manager so she knows my results, so she can tell the team. Cool. I WhatsApp her like, yo, my results are what, and then she spoke to me. She's like, alright, fine. Now you'll be okay. What. Well, cool. Yeah, but then she's like, are you cool with me telling the crew about your status? I'm like, yeah, they need to know. Yeah, either way. Yeah, but she was like, okay, cool. I'll do so. And then if you need anything or need to talk, just you can text me anytime. What. I'm like, okay, no, thanks, Cece, no problem. Yeah, well, alright, sharp. She tells the crew. Hey, the crew's like, yo, another man down. Yeah, well, sharp. Yeah, well, everyone else is still waiting for the results. Yo, I think everyone else's results, I don't know why. They took maybe like 2 days, 3 days. Others' results took like a week. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, well, it took like a week. Yeah, well, so now there's a thing of, so like, fast forward to like a week or a week later, and now like 3 or 4 of us in the crew tested positive, man. So now it's the thing of, at work they told us, as in guys, let's cancel all the shoots for now. Everyone must recover. We'll be off for like 2-3 weeks until everyone recovers. Once everyone has recovered and is negative again, then we'll go back to work, which is nice, you know. They could have easily said, those that tested positive, we're just gonna replace you while you're busy quarantining and whatever, and they didn't do that. Yeah, so like ngiyabona nje uNkulunkulu nami abadala banami isibonga baphansi of course. Man ngihleli boma 3 weeks endlini. Yo, I think it was 3 weeks. Yo. Hleli 3 weeks. All I'm doing is watching series, watching movies, obviously conceptualizing content. Like I'm doing like within the room, yeah, or like I moved the TV from the lounge to my room. Yeah, well, so like the whole time I'm in my room and yo, it's whack. All I do is eat, watch TV, sleep. And mind you, I'm on medication. Some of this medication makes you sleep. So mind you, I'm a person who generally during the day I can't sleep. Yeah, but even if I'm chilling the whole day, I'm not a person who takes naps. So now with this medication, naturally at a certain time I already know I'm gonna pass out, so I'm gonna feel sleepy or drowsy. I'm gonna fall asleep. Obviously, when that happens, like your sleeping patterns, they change, né? So mind you, at night I'd usually wake up in the AM. Now I can't sleep anymore, or maybe at night I can't sleep. At that time I have no symptoms at all. Yeah, well, then there was a day where I felt like I'm actually scared to sleep. Like that night was chill, like relaxing. I'm watching a nice movie, and really the whole thing, while I'm watching something, I'm on YouTube or not, whatever. The whole time I'm downloading series, I'm downloading new movies. So I'm not bored at all. I'm on my phone, Wi-Fi clean on. Based on my PPE these ginger teas, these echenia, or however you pronounce that nonsense. Lamatia corner lao, yabo, those healthy ones, oh ginger banbani, honey and banbani, lemon, what banban, yabo, all those things. I'm taking vitamins, I'm taking zinc pills. Yabo, I was just drugging myself because like, hey, I'm not trying to die, I don't have a kid. Yabo, like yo, no ways. I'm young, I don't have a kid. I haven't reached like my long term goals. Things off and just calling randomly with no warning with hey 2020 you might die nothing cool. I so this one night I think it was a Tuesday, I can't remember what day it was. I think it was a Tuesday though. He rides the whole thing, he rides, and then at night ngiyazi ukuthi ayi man my chest inokuvaleka yabo, inokuvaleka in English but in it's contracting. Is that contracting or my contracts are in? Tell me in the comment section when it closes up. Is that contracting or yeah? Well, but yeah, it's for some no value, and I'm kind of uncomfortable now, and I'm even breathing uncomfortably now. Yeah, but low key, yeah, well, it's like you can feel slowly not breathing the same as you were. Yeah, well, you're just losing the amount of oxygen for like every 10-20 minutes. Yeah, well, after some time, and man, I'm starting to get sleepy. I'm like, Yazin, let me make lili tea, this tea or honey man, ginger, lemon, maybe that's gonna open up my chest there, because I didn't have any symptoms like the whole time. This was like a week later or a week and a half later, yeah, I ain't got bored. Man. After that, maybe after I drank that, I was cool. Then maybe after an hour or so, I'm starting to get sleepy, but in years, it's starting to like close up again, my chest there, hey man, yo. And when I'm not a person who naturally panics, but low key in my head, I'm starting to panic. Yo, it's the dog. I'm all alone here, and literally, even if I were to call someone, no one can help me. Yeah, well, like no one can come to me as quick as I am, because like Ikaya, like my sister and my brother, they're all the way in Midrand. Yeah, well, for them to get to me, that's like my 25-30 minute drive. Yeah, but so I'm low key panicking, and now I'm scared to even sleep. Yeah, but that's how bad it was getting. Yeah, but I eventually I just start praying. I pray. Eventually I start praying. I pray. Yeah, but I carry on watching. I carry on watching something so I can try stay up. Yeah, well, I know like I'm tired, my eyes are heavy, I want to sleep, but I don't want to sleep at the same time. So I keep watching something else. Maybe I'll stand up, I'll do something in around the room, so yeah, well, so I can wake up. Yeah, well, yo, eventually, randomly, I passed out. Oh, passed out, and then when I woke up. It's the morning. Yo, oh God, I was so happy. I was so happy that I woke up. I prayed. Like, yo, I prayed about every single thing that I've done wrong. Ask for forgiveness. Like, yo, dog, many things off, but like literally, yeah, boy. And then obviously in the morning I had these lili. I took my meds. I ate. After like an hour or two, I felt a bit better. Yeah, boy. And then I just felt to the dog, like, yo, like I just had like that day. I just had like that day it was just like I didn't even want to go on WhatsApp that day. Like I was hardly on WhatsApp that day, yeah, because I just felt like, dude, I almost lost my life, dog. Yeah, well, like Ilando Sabis, yeah, well. So even that day, on random times, like I'd pray. I remember I even prayed in the shower, yeah, well. Prayed in the shower. I was just like, yo, dog. I'm young. I don't have a kid. I haven't done much in life. All I ever do is just like go to work when I'm free or whatever. I'm with my friends. We drinking, we turning up, we doing stupid things. I was just like, nah, fuck this. I ain't trying to do this no more. This can't be my life. Yeah, well, I think that's where it kind of changed for me. Where I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do none of these typical things no more. Yeah, well, and I think that's the reason why right now, which is level 2 right now, people are busy going out. Oh, junk park. Yeah, boy. Junk park. Yeah, boy. Yes, into this. Junk park. They grooving during the day at 10 p.m. Have to go home. Like for me, that's not groove. shall we form in Gecko? Yeah, boy. So I was just like, yeah, Zine, let me forget about Groove right now. Maybe I'll go back to Groove once real Groove is back, where we see there's no curfew anymore at night. It's probably going to be level one, but there's no more curfew. Because when you think about it, that during the day, 9, that's where you have to be getting into the car or Ubering all the way back to your place with Daggy. When you get home, obviously you're gonna eat and pass out. Like what the fuck? Yeah, but cool. So I was just like, as in, I will see Groove later on in the year when it's back, or maybe I'll see it in December and so on. But other than that, one thing I genuinely loved, well, not loved, but I genuinely appreciated about this whole pandemic now is that I saved a lot of money. Saved a lot of money. Yeah, well, I know, I know, I know how. Obviously, not going out, not grooving, not buying alcohol, not buying bottles, not Ubering everywhere you go. Like, okay, I was still buying things online, but yeah, everything else, like I saved a lot of money. Yeah, well, wasn't doing random lunches, random drinks, random, you know what I mean? Nah, saved a lot of money. And even now, I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, well, right now it's just work. When I'm off work, I'm just chilling at my place. Yeah, well, doing nothing, watching series, watching movies. Yeah, well, then yeah, that's all. Obviously, I was waiting for gym to open again, and gym is now open, so I'm plotting on going back to gym finally. But other than that, like genuinely, I felt like I was gonna lose my life. Yeah, but I felt that night I felt like getting for if moting alala. Yeah, but and gangang is lala. I was never gonna sleep that night. I was gonna stay up until I see like maybe the sun rising or something. Yeah, but eventually I know would see. Eventually I knew I was gonna pass out, which I did. And when I woke up, that whole day I was praying. Yo, like dog, it was scary. Yeah, but so yeah, hey man, that's how I tested positive for COVID-19. Everything after that was just like dog, if including COVID, so including COVID, Satan namang, Satan namang, ha ha ha, yo. I now just want to do everything right in my life now, dog. Young kid, I want to do everything right now. Yeah, well, young kid. But yeah, that's basically how I tested positive for coronavirus. And yeah, if maybe you also tested positive for coronavirus, or if you thought you had symptoms, like if you wanna ask me anything, drop me a comment in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it to your friends. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I hope by now I'm at 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost gonna be monetized, and obviously I'm gonna drop way more videos more consistently. And yeah, I hope you content me whenever it changes nizoithanda. Yeah, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. To my usual subscribers, thank you for always watching my videos, liking, commenting, and sharing it to everyone that you share it to. To those that haven't subscribed or those that are new to my content, please subscribe, like, share it, and yeah, new content coming real soon. DirectorSphe, and please, guys, just wear your mask. Don't be black. Not that black people only do it, but like guys, just wear your mask. Yeah, well, gonna save other people around you. Wear your mask. Nah, yeah. Thank you.